Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? Hope you are fine. I am Skina Khalid, your science teacher. Moral lesson is be friendly and forgive others. In previous chapter we have discussed pollutants and their effects on environment. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 5, chemical reactions. Now we have started a portion of chemistry. Today topic is rearrangement of atoms in chemical reactions and applications of chemical reactions in daily life. First, we will discuss definition of chemical reaction, examples, how rearrangement of atoms take place in chemical reaction, and then we will discuss the applications of chemical reactions in daily life. Chemical reaction. There are two types of changes, physical changes and chemical changes. In physical changes, chemical composition is not changed and no new substance is formed. But in case of chemical changes, chemical reaction take place. We can define chemical reaction as chemical reaction is a process by which one or more substances react with each other, their atoms rearrange, and as a result, original substances are changed into one or more new but different substances. These changes are called chemical reactions. There are many examples of chemical reaction in our environment. For example, plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis. In the photosynthesis, chemical reaction take place. Similarly, natural gas, coal, wood, and petrol burns and provide us energy. This is combustion reaction. This is also a type of chemical reaction. Now we will discuss the rearrangement of atoms in chemical reaction. Rearrangement of atoms in chemical reaction, by the name of topic we can understand 90 to 95% meaning of topic. Chemical reaction takes place between two or more atoms, molecules, and compounds by particular numbers and arrangement of atoms. During chemical reaction, neither atoms created nor destroy. Only the arrangement of atoms change. They rearrange themselves and form new substance with new combination. These new combination of atoms form new compound. There are many examples in which the rearrangement of atom take place. First of all, we will take the example formation of water. In the formation of water, when hydrogen molecule H2 react with oxygen gas molecule O2, they form water molecule H2O. At very high temperature, the attractive forces between the atoms of hydrogen gas molecule H2 and oxygen gas O2 remove and dissociate them into their respective atoms that combine with each other and form a new substance by the rearranging of atoms. Thus new compound water is formed. In the structure of molecule of water, we can see the rearrangement of atom to form water molecule. In this, two molecules of hydrogen when react with one molecule of oxygen O2, the atoms hydrogen and oxygen rearrange themselves and form new compound with new composition water H2O. In this case, two molecules of water are formed, and this is the best example of rearranging the atoms in compound. Now we will discuss the formation of carbon dioxide. When a carbon atom react with oxygen gas molecule O2, they form the carbon dioxide. The oxygen molecule O2 break into oxygen atom and get attached to carbon atom, and formation of carbon dioxide take place. In this way, a molecule of carbon dioxide is formed. The properties of carbon dioxide is different from its constituent, as carbon dioxide gas is a colorless gas with different properties than that of its constituent. It is the gas for plants. It means plant use the carbon dioxide for the formation of their food by the process of photosynthesis, and carbon dioxide is formed when fossil fuels or carbon compounds burn in the presence of oxygen. They form carbon dioxide. This is the formation of carbon dioxide. Now our next compound or molecule is burning of natural gas methane. बेटे natural gas is made up of 80 to 85% methane. The chemical formula of methane is CH4. In this case, when carbon burn or the carbon which is present in the methane burn in the presence of oxygen, and in this case the carbon gets attached with two oxygen atoms to give carbon dioxide gas, while two hydrogen atoms get attached with other oxygen atoms and form water molecule. In this structure or in this model, we can see the one molecule of methane CH4 react with two molecules or four atoms of oxygen, and these all atoms rearrange themselves and form carbon dioxide CO2 and two molecules of water 2H2O. And now formation of ammonia molecule. In the formation of ammonia molecule, three hydrogen molecules rearrange themselves to combine with two molecules of nitrogen N2 and form two molecules of ammonia. In the equation or model, we can see the formation of ammonia molecule. Three molecules of hydrogen when react with two atoms of nitrogen N2, these all atoms rearrange themselves and form two molecules of ammonia. So we can see by the rearrangement of atoms, new substance is formed. There is no gain or loss of atoms. They are simply rearranged themselves. Okay. Now next is the chemical reactions in daily life or the applications of chemical reactions in daily life. Everywhere in our environment, chemical reactions take place. Some examples are given below. For example, first we will discuss the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process or a chemical reaction in which carbon dioxide react with water and they form glucose C6H12O6 and oxygen gas as a product. In this chemical equation, we can see the six molecules of carbon dioxide react with six molecules of water in a presence of light and chlorophyll. They form glucose C6H12O6 and 6 molecules of oxygen. In this case, there is compulsory for the process of photosynthesis sunlight and chlorophyll. Without sunlight and chlorophyll, photosynthesis process does not take place. When in the absence of light and chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water react, they form carbonic acid, which is used in the fizzy drinks. But for the process of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide and water react in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll and form glucose and oxygen. This glucose is used by the plants as a food, and oxygen is used by human being for the respiration, for the respiratory system and breathing system. Okay, in this equation we can see the carbon dioxide react with water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight and form glucose and oxygen. Second is respiration. Respiration is inverse to the photosynthesis reaction. Respiration is also a chemical reaction, and in this the glucose convert into energy and carbon dioxide. When glucose react with oxygen, it goes to form carbon dioxide, water and energy, and this energy is used by the for the daily life activities, and it is utilized to do work. Next is fermentation. Fermentation is also a chemical reaction, and in this process is used in dairy and bakery items. And in this process, bacteria and yeast used as a catalyst. Catalyst is a that substance which speed up the chemical reaction. In this, bacteria and yeast are used in this reaction, and in this reaction the glucose change and break down into alcohol C2H5OH and carbon dioxide CO2, and also produce energy. In this chemical equation we can see when C6H12O6 react in the presence of bacteria and yeast, they form two molecules of alcohol C2H5OH and two molecules of carbon dioxide and energy. Now the last application in this book is formation of iron oxide. Formation of iron oxide. In this process, the iron react with the environmental oxygen in the presence of moisture and form iron oxide. And this process is also called rusting process. In this case, 4 atoms of iron react with 3 molecules of oxygen and form 2 molecules of iron oxide, Fe2O3, and this process is also called rusting process. And in this process iron react with environmental oxygen in the presence of moisture. Students, now note down your diaries. Learn how rearrangement of atoms in chemical reactions take place. And second question is, what are the applications of chemical reactions in daily life? Thank you. Allah Hafiz.